Okay. Let's talk about sexuality. So, I think all people or some people do have a certain sexuality types or certain sexuality period. Um, I'm still a little curious on everything. So what I mean about everything. So, um, the crap that really bugs me is I know what I like. I know what I want. But it seemed like I was more curious when I was younger than I was the age I am now. So when I was younger, I didn't know my sexuality. I was still confused. About this time, I was already developed. I already had my twins, the whole 9 yards. But it was completely insane to. It was completely insane to trying to figure out if I like females or males. Or I could have just been bisexual this whole time. I didn't even know. But like I said, I know what I want. I know how I want it, when I want it. I know my body, and I know what I'm capable of doing. Like, no matter what it is, I know what I want, how I want it done. It's just intense to get put in that situation now. So it's like it's crazy to get put in a situation that you know that you into dudes or you into females or you into both. I mean, it does not matter if you are straight, bi, gay, lesbian, transgendered, or whatever. That's you in your life. I would not mind being friends with anybody that's part of that code. The LGBTQ community. I don't mind being in the middle of that. So it's like, I think it would be fun to be have friends a part of that crew. I call it a crew. I call it family. That's a change that they are family regardless of their circumstance. They are family. I refuse to not to be friends or family with them because they could be the best people to hang out with at your ups or downs. That's like the best thing ever to have friends that are part of that family. That's family for life. I have a of few of them as my family. If they are in my family, legit or not, they are family. They part of me now. We bleed the same blood. If you mess with them, you can't mess with me. But like I said, my sexuality is completely different once I got older. Because I never dated or been in a relationship before, that don't mean nothing. But I know exactly what I want and how I want it. I have all these dreams about these dudes and everything in my head. It's like, that's a fun fact. That's a true fact at the end of the day. At the end of the day, I would not mind, like I said, being friends with them. I get studs and lesbians trying to get at me. I would not mind. I would not mind that at all. But like I said, I know my boundaries. I know my boundaries and what I'm into and what I'm not into. I don't mind being there, being with parties and clubs with them at all, because that's how that is, right? It's just, it's crazy. I mean, some people was born like that. Most people was born straight. Most people was born gay. Most people was born at the start. Most people probably got raped when they was a certain age to make them go back for the same team. I mean, what's done to the person that raped them was done to them. If they end up in the hospital behind it, or if they end up in the grave for even decide to rape anybody. I know a lot of people like that are married now with kids. But at the end of the day, you gotta realize it. That everybody's freaking different though. That's insane though. Like, I'm more into the guys. I've been into guys at a certain age, but I never dated at all. I mean, I guess I'm not every man's type, and I truly understand that. I truly understand that I'm not every man's type, and not every man is my type. Completely. Completely. Not every man is my type, and I'm not every man's type. That's what sucks about the situation. Completely. That's what sucks about the situation when you're not everybody's type, and they're not your type. I truly understand that. Like, for real. I truly understand that. Because there's some dudes that's not my type at all. I end up in a situation where I was so into dating or being with somebody in like my age bracket, or sometimes out of my age bracket. But it's crazy because a lot of dudes, like I said, I'm not their type. And I just think it's not cool. It's not cool or right that you respect or allow somebody not to be your type. A lot of dudes like plus size females. A lot of dudes like skinny females. The same way with females. Some females like big boys. Or females like skinny dudes. You can't help it. There's a lot of dudes that like plus size females. Or there's some dudes that like plus size females. But at the end of the day, what else can you do? There are there's BBW and there's SSBBW. I might be in the middle. But I'm just not tall. I'm kind of like the slim built the BBW. I think I'm more of the SS, not even close to that, but still. It's crazy. The fun fact is, I think when I got older, I started liking big boys. For me, I think when I got older, I started liking big boys. I started being more in tune with big boys. That's just me, how I was. I think when I was younger, I liked the skinny dudes with the V cut and all that. I think then when I hit my 30s, it kind of like jumped to like the big boys. I even have a face mask. A fun fact, I have a face mask that says Big Boy Season. Like for real. It's in my pouch and it says Big Boy Season. I love the big boys. Don't get me wrong, I like all shapes, but I love the big boys though. It's the sexiness. It's like the teddy bear. It's something that you could. It's like I'm 5'1", so of course I like anybody that's taller than me. It's like it's to where that if I could wear one of your t-shirts around the house and it looked like it's swallowing me, that's what I want. That's what I like. And if you are, per se, 6'6", like 380, 390, around that range, and I put on one of your shirts and it still have like your man's cologne or whatever, or your body wash scent still on it, like Old Spice or Man's Dove or something like that. Oh, I'm going to sleep with that on. You're not getting it back. Fun fact, you're not getting that back. You're not. Like I said, I love all shapes and sizes because when I was younger, in my 20s, earlier 20s, I was going for the skinny dudes. The little skinny buff dudes that have like the six pack and then they have like that V cut that's going like right to the package. I was loving that to the fullest. To the fullest. Then when I hit my earlier 30s, that's when I started transitioning to the big boys. The big boy seasons where that you are 6'6", 6'7", 380 to where I can wear your t-shirts around the house. That's like my moo right there. That's my straight up moo right there. My moo is to wear one of your t-shirts. I don't have to go to a Family Dollar. I don't have to go to Ross to get me a moo. Get a big boy t-shirt. To get a big boy t-shirt. That's one main facts of it all. To get a big boy t-shirt that is like 6'6", 6'8", like almost 400 pounds. They kind of like tip the scale almost to like 300 pounds, but they like right there. It's crazy. Like I said, I don't need no fucking moo. I don't need to buy a moo. Just get it like one of your shirts. Let's get one of your freaking t-shirts. We can handle it from there. I would prefer a moo to wear one of my guys' t-shirts. I'm happy. I would be happy as hell to end up being in that situation. So that I don't have to worry about too much. It's just outrageous. I guess I'm just a different breed. I'm just, like I said, I'm a different breed. It's slowly totally insane. It's totally insane. Sexuality is crazy, and it gets addicting when you know what you want, but you can't get it. It's like it's right there. It's like God is really testing me right now. God is really kind of have and hold on me to where that he's trying to make me listen to him. But I'm too hard-headed. But it's like everybody's going through their phase in life. And I'm going through my own small phase. And I can't help it. I'm going through my own. And it's not safe for me to know my sexuality and what I like without having it. I can't help myself. There's moments I cannot help myself at all. It's crazy. It's crazy to get put in that situation. It's crazy as hell. Because I was hoping something for the best. I was hoping something for the best. I was really hoping something for the best. Completely. Because I'm like the most unoutspoken person ever. I'm like the most unoutspoken person ever to deal with a lot of pain. There's a lot of pain behind my eyes, behind my face. There's a lot of pain that people don't know. I keep up a front. I keep up a hell of a front. There's stuff that I do mentally and physically that's not cool, but I end up doing it because I'm still trying to figure out my sexuality between my younger days and now. It's crazy. A lot of people expect for me to be something that I'm not. And when I stop doing me and changing myself for the better, then they're trying to figure out why you changed. Like, you just expect for me to be you, though. But then when I try your way, then you get mad. Then when I go back to my way, it seems like you're going to make me go back and forth. You're making me do the tug of war. Like, legit. I hate when people trying to make me do tug of war. It's cool. It's not even cool. It's not even fair. People doing tug of war. But like I said, my sexuality is in place. It's been in place for a cool minute. It's truly been in place for a cool minute. I mean, I don't know what other people expect, but I would expect to be in a certain different state of mind right now, so where I could be more open and honest. I could be more open and honest with my boundaries. I do got boundaries sometimes, but I never stand 10 toes deep on it. That's what's really suck. I never stand up 10 toes deep. Really express my feelings on it. It's like teachers on. Teachers on. Like, really teachers on.